Oh my gosh, guys, I've caught them in the act. I've caught them in the act of cutting these trees down. So here's the thing about this, yeah? I've just made a video right now talking about the problem with AI and how they're trying to track everything we're doing and how everything's being destroyed and how, eventually everything's all going to be connected, your car to your home, to your phone, to your watch, to your necklace, to your ring, to your everything. They're going to be listening, watching everything, having all the data on you, absolutely everything. And it's all going to sound like fun and games and solutions until you realize it's just going to be an excuse for the mark of the beast, because then they're going to have the keys, they're going to have that button to turn everything off in your life and stop you from being able to use anything you already have, because they're going to take over all the data from the companies in the name of safety. That's probably how they're going to pitch it to us, right? All to then use it as a way to say, well, if you want access back to all of your things, you need to take the mark of the beast. This is where I think it's headed, yeah? So I was just walking by, yeah, going back. I'm done with everything I had to do. Please, guys, keep up with the videos, because I can't keep going back over the things I've been saying. But I'm walking past here, yeah? And I've been wondering why they were cutting the trees down. And I'm realizing now, they're building something else. Because I told you, once again, cost of living is going up. People are struggling. They've just increased the cost of transport in this town once again. And, the price of transport has been going up. And I say that again because I'm always thinking of like the people who have the least in society. Hey, I work for myself, and also I'm a daughter of the king. So the stuff I'm talking about is not even things that actually affect me. That's the crazy part. It's crazy to be the one speaking up for the sake of trying to help people that are like, when you're not even like, whatever. So I'm thinking of the people. I'm thinking of like, the kids that go to school by bus and have to pay for it, or the people who go to work and stuff. And that's what I'm thinking of, and go and buy all their groceries in the stores. So that's what I'm talking about it. I've realized they're probably building something in all these areas. They're probably building something else, which is crazy, because all this money is being spent. All this council tax money is going to them building some new state-of-the-art building that anybody even asked for, because we wouldn't even need it if you made the transportation from here to places like London. And we're like in a really good area where we're like 30-minute drive from a lot of like other big areas of England, right? You can actually get to the beach 30 minutes from here. You can actually get to, I say beach, don't start dreaming about the beaches in the places you people are living off. But yes, you can get to the beach 30-minute drive from here. You can get to London 30-minute drive from here. You can get to a lot of places. I'm not going to say the other towns and places, and like, because obviously it's going to give away where I live. But anyway, they could just make the transportation, that would be the most smartest thing if they actually cared about the people and obviously just actual living conditions. But no, they're building flats everywhere. Everywhere is a building site right now. Everywhere is a building site. They're taking out all the nature and cutting down all the trees. They're building stuff. We wouldn't need to go build our own big new state-of-the-art local whatever. They're having like a mini freaking festival that I got a letter through the door about, a 2-day festival that's coming, that's free entry. Like, they're literally trying to turn into London. And for what? For what purpose and for what cause and for what people? Because who's even going to be engaging with these things when they can't even afford to get to work and go to school? Who's going to be able to afford to go to these things when they can't even eat? And this is where the council taxes are going. This is where the council tax money is going. The council tax money is going towards these things. These people I'm seeing here being paid to cut all these trees down. The trees, which by the way, is what makes this a lovely place. People always used to ask me, what's nice about this town? I'm like, I'd always say, it's a really lovely place to like have a family. Because it's really nice, it's got fresh air, lots of green spaces, lots of lovely parks. It's very safe. The crime rate has gone up massively because they decided that they were going to take some of these buildings that used to be offices, turn them into flats, and they're going to take in all the like ex-prisoners and single mothers from London and put them in these buildings. So you can imagine that was a bad idea, right? And so crime rates have gone up, and then that's why they're saying they're doing things to reduce crime rates. It's like, well, maybe don't bring in criminals here. I was even talking with my brother about like where I work, my youngest brother, because obviously he's about to be of college, sixth form age. That's where he's headed next. He's finishing secondary school in the next couple months. Where I went, yes, people used to come from outside the town, but he was like, yeah, it's Little London now. I would never go there. Like, it's like basically like Little London now. And I'm like, you know what? I hear it, because we always used to have people from London coming down there and like whatever. They're literally ruining the town. Like, they're ruining it. Like, we literally ruin everything. We literally ruin everything. And this is why they're cutting stuff down. It's like, why are they? Because you know what's also funny? They added this new road coming out of the town, which is very annoying, this road, yeah? And right by it, they've planted more trees. Bro, do you know how many hundreds of years some of these trees probably took to grow? For us to have this beautiful fresh air that I used to literally love to come back from London to smell. You're cutting all of this stuff down. Like, all these new roads, which are not even helpful. Sorry, who is this for? This is what I'm just saying, this all stuff just to say to you guys, when everybody's all like, oh, the government, you're obediently paying your taxes, you're obediently listening to his government, you're being obedient, you're optimistic about, oh, hopefully things will get better tomorrow, it'll be a better day. Tomorrow will be a better day is the biggest, fattest freaking lie I was ever told in my life by everybody. Oh, you never know what happened, whatever's happened before, and you go back out into the world, there's going to be good places and good people. Where? Because all I see is these freaking greedy predators, and all I see is weak, cowardly slaves. That's all I see. And then you guys. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing. So yeah, I'm fuming. Like, somebody has to be mad. Somebody has to be mad enough. You know what I mean? Because everybody else is just taking it on the chin. And then you know what will be happening? Everybody around the country, everyone around the town, they're going to be on the weekend after they Sunday roast complaining just to go back to slavery, right? Going out for a Sunday brunch with the girls and just enjoying ourselves, just to complain, hanging out with the boys, watching the football, having a beer, just complaining, or to then run back to slavery. Oh, the price of a pint has gone up. That's another thing that people have been complaining about. The price of the freaking pints going up, you know, and how it's affecting pubs, which again, is that not your like local thing? Is that not like part of like English heritage? Surely you'd protect the pubs, right? Surely the whole point is that you go to the pub and you get really affordable drinks and really affordable meals. It's not the best thing you ever had, but definitely hits the spot in a certain kind of way. People can't even afford that anymore. The pubs are like not even able to function. The public house, that's where the word pub comes from. Public house. So I'm just like, you guys are not doing anything to protect your country at all. And then all you do is complain about what? The immigrants. Listen, it's your government, my friend. It's your government who doesn't care about you or your heritage. Because if they did, they wouldn't be allowing these things to happen. They wouldn't be allowing these things to happen. But the fact is they're doing it on purpose. Because why? Because you people can't afford it. It's like when I was in London, they're not building these new flats and these also new state of the art. We've put all of this into housing. What they mean is we're building all of these expensive houses and apartments so that we can sell them to the foreigners who can afford them. And then they're going to give you the same rhetoric, oh, the foreigners are the problem. So they can say, oh, we need digital IDs. Oh, just another way to have all of our information and every single tracking thing about you. Meanwhile, everything they're doing is to get from the outside. Like I said, with the food. As soon as we exit Brexit, all of a sudden the food standards have gone down. As soon as we exit Brexit, all of a sudden, why is American junk food all of a sudden affordable in this country and available? And why is it only junk food and fast food chains? Why is it only junk food and fast food chains? Oh, London's first Chick-fil-A. That's what I heard the other day. London's first this, London's first this. I'm like, give me a break. And then what's everybody going to do? Go on with their lives, go in your work. So I don't want to be at places, I don't want to be at my work, going on my lunch break, having people complain about, oh, I can't believe it. Last night I went to the supermarket and I had to get myself a loaf of bread and it was, are you going to do anything about it? Are you going to go buy a chicken coop? Are you going to say no? No, you're not. Are you going to stand up to them and stop paying tax? Are we all going to stand up and say we're not paying, no one's paying tax until you guys show us where these taxes are going? No, you're not. Are you going to stand up for anything? No, you're not. Are you going to go and support all these other things that you care about? No, you're not. Exactly. So don't complain about it. Don't complain. This is what I'm saying. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to be around nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from no one. Don't be around me because all that we know to do in this country, and it's funny because I saw this girl made a video. And she said, and I never knew how accurate it was. She went, this girl from here, she does fitness content, and she went to Copenhagen. And I was watching her little series because I love her. She's so funny. And she does I'm not even somebody who really loves fitness content, but I like her. Anyway, so when she traveled, she went to Copenhagen for 2 days. She got off the plane. She gets off the plane. The literal last frame of her video goes, all right, guys, I'm back again. She's like, I'm back in the UK again. And now I'm depressed. And I was like, yep. Because all we know how to do here is complain about the complaint. Complain. And then if somebody says something or somebody tries to, oh, don't rock the boat. We don't talk about the religion and politics. Oh, no. Or if it's me, oh, they look at me like how they look at the Americans, like a deer in the headlights. What the hell is that animal over there? What's that crazy person? They have the audacity to look at like places like Africa and places where at least when I bite into my tomato, it tastes like a tomato. I'm here chopping onions, in this country. I don't even bat an eyelid, mate. I don't bat an eyelid. When I was last in Zimbabwe, I did everything I know how to like make it less and stop you from crying more. Every trick I've ever known. Guys, I couldn't handle it. I bit into a tomato. I remember I used to have fresh slices of orange with my breakfast. Oh, the quality, the nutrients, yeah. The quality, the nutrients. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. And then here, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm eating. Like, what am I even eating? Nah, bro. And then you want to be laughing at us over there. We're the ones who've got materials in our land. We've got lithium, we've got aluminium, we've got gold, we've got diamonds. We've got actual animals. I'm all out here on horseback, going and seeing all these elephants and giraffes and everything on horseback. And the monkeys are just out and about. Just like in other places in the world, but you want to spend your high horse of self-righteousness here. And this is how your own government treats you. And then you want to go and laugh at the Americans over there. Laughing at them, even though the second that this country has a chance, you copy America. Can we call it for what it is? All of your best artists, as soon as they get famous, where do they go to? America. Yeah. And you know what? At least they got land. And you know what? Thank God they've got weapons. Because if the world war, listen, hey, this country needs to go back to the Lord. And that is the nail in the coffin. You're calling yourself the Christian country. Your king is supposed to be the head of the Church of England. And most of this country, over 90%, doesn't even go to church or believe in God. Doesn't even believe in God. And again, you're laughing at the people that do. And then you're wondering why the mosques are taking over. This is one of the most brain-dead places at the moment. I can't lie. And I love the British folks, don't get me wrong. I honestly think I'm more patriotic about being in this country than the Brits are. Anyways, I'm going to go because I've got stuff to do. I need to put on some laundry before I get back to work. So I need to go and do what I need to do and do a quick meal prep. I've got like not long. But anyways, so yeah, guys, anyway, check out all the videos. I'm uploading so many videos. But no wonder they're cutting the trees down. You're ruining the space. You're ruining what makes... And then again, 50 years from now, the air pollution in the UK, should we increase the taxes so that we can put in the new state-of-the-art air conditioning systems created by Elon Musk's child or something to help purify the air? Hello, we've got gods of free air purifiers right here, right now, that we're cutting down. The people that are already here can't even afford to live here. Crazy. And then it's the older people like, you guys should be excited for the future. You're just young. You have your whole life ahead of you. What life exactly do I have ahead? What kind of life exactly do I have? Because all it sounds like is I have slavery ahead of me. I don't seem to have life. I seem to have death. I seem to have death to any type of freedom and death to any type of enjoyment. That's what it seems to be. And then we're all just going to be what? Grateful. This is the thing I don't get about people here that I can't get behind. This whole great gratitude to just be able to survive. God created that to be the bare minimum. That should have been the bare minimum, is surviving. Survival should be the bare minimum. And you know where we're going to be? 100 years, you own nothing and you'll be happy, right? That's the World Health... Is it World Health Organization who says that? Yeah. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. So you won't be able to afford anything. All your costs will be covered by the government and by whatever, the world government, all because you took the mark of the beast. You won't be able to do anything. They'll own everything. They'll be enjoying themselves. And you'll just be like, well, at least I can wake up and I can get fat on technology and have everything I'm doing tracked. Spend any money I have on these weirdos, so probably on the Epstein list, right? But at least I'm happy to be alive. That's why I'm like, why are you also happy to be alive? Why are you also chipper and also positive? Why are you also grateful? What are you grateful for? What life are you living? What life are you grateful for? You're not living. This isn't life. This is entropy, bro. I cooked with that. I can't lie. I cooked with that. I cooked with my theory. I don't even care. I think that's my greatest achievement of all time. Is that I might even re-edit the book and just like make a bigger deal about it, because low-key I cooked with that. Because tell me I'm wrong. This is what I'm saying. This is what I like about chemistry. That's what I like about why I study chemistry, because you see with chemistry, it's one of those things where you don't need to have studied it to understand the deeper levels of it, because it's invisible around you. And when I connected it to the Bible, it just proves, guess God was right the first time. Guess we should have listened the first time. Guess we don't know what we're doing. Guess he's the only answer. And well, guess what? I'm discovering that, you know why? Because I live in a place where he is very extremely hard to find, because the people don't even believe in him. Even though this very Sunday roast that they will be complaining about the state of the world over, they created that because they used to put everything in one tray in the oven so they could all go to church and then come back and enjoy a nice meal, which is amazing. But now they don't even do that. They're religious about their Sunday roast, but they're not religious about the God who started it. And they wonder why their country is in this state and why this country is known to be the second most miserable place. Because even I realized, low key, when I've been traveling, when I leave, I do just feel better. I'm not gonna lie, just from having left. The moment I've left, I'm like, why do I feel like 80% better than I felt? Crazy. Anyway, Flags again, let's play to win. God bless you all. God loves you. I love you. I'll see you in my next one.